Peace and love. How's everybody feeling? Peace and love, peace and love. You're now rocking to the sounds and vibrations of your boy, Don Kilam, also known as Malik Kilam. As always, prosperity is your divine birthright. Figure out how to tap in with everybody. I'm on the move again. Got some more meetings today with a couple people. It's never ending. It's never ending. But you can now call the private lifeline, Don Kilam International, at 702-200-4900. You can still text private life there too. That's how you can book your consultations. We're in the penthouse suites today. You know, this is how we live, man, in the A for sure, for sure. Top floor, you know? Top floor. Top floors and shit, you feel me? Yeah. Y'all know how I get down, man. Well, peace and love, peace and love. So, like, I just seen people resharing my video and stuff too. Y'all gotta shout me out. Y'all gotta let them know where the source came from. Homie won the court case in the school. You learn all that stuff from the school, so tap in. Private communities. And basically, you just got to understand that everything, all courts are tax courts. I've been screaming this for years. I was just studying the codes and statutes at this time when I discovered that, 28 U.S.C. 3002, it tells you the definition of court. All courts are tax courts, unless it was created and they have a delegation order from Congress. That's federal statutes, federal code and statutes. So this is why I think it's important. It's important to know that your name is a business. Your name is the business. It's already a business. So you got to learn how to take it from their control and redelegate it. It's really about delegation of this name that your mother gave you, but turn around and gave to the state, gave it to the government. You have to understand this, because when people talk about the government, all the government is private families. I'm not a licensed attorney, tax expert. I do this for educational and informational purposes only. They call them the founding fathers that created the Constitution, correct? So you have to understand that the government, all it is private families. You're part of their private family now when you're playing their games and using their forms and their artwork. It's their artwork. These forms are their artwork. It's not yours. You only control what you create. You're the co-signer on their artwork. Because I don't know how else to explain it. That's just in simplest terms. If you can grasp when I'm pitching, you feel me? You can only control what you create. So if my household is my government, because even in the Bible they tell you house of Jacob. If my house is my government, my family is my private club, because I don't know how else simpler to put it. This is how you have to delegate. Your house is your private ministry, your private club, your private clan. This is your story. Where's your creation story at? Who created your family? Because your name is your bloodline. Your last name is what we're protecting. That's your bloodline. So when you're sitting here thinking that you're making your name a business, when I tell you that, it's protecting your bloodline. We're learning how to protect this, to start in the private and then protect it in the public. It starts in the private, though. And the private starts with your higher power, the one you call source. Your creator. No one can tell you who God is. Family law is private law. No one can tell you how to govern your family. And you're volunteering information to the public and becoming part of the public family. Using the Social Security number as part of the public welfare family, the general welfare fund. Royalty, hands down, names, the legacy. Are you part of the bloodline? That's how royalty moves. That's how legacies are created. That is how history is made. Again, if y'all want to contact me, you can call 702-200-4900 and get all the information there. No one can interfere with a private contract. Article 1, Section 10. The government cannot interfere with a contract. They definitely can't interfere with a covenant. So you have to create these covenants with God. As long as it harms none, you can do as you will. As long as you're not damaging property, you can do as you will. A crime is never committed. He said you are mad intelligent. I appreciate that. This is just wisdom. I talk to God. And I suggest you do the same. Read the law book. So you got to understand, even when reading their codes and statutes, these were created by people. Private families. Private families. I'm going to say it again. Private families. Private law is family law. Family law is private law. Who can get you out of jail before you're the age of majority? So with your family law, you can determine when the actual age of majority is and how to be governed when contacted with law enforcement. I'm going to say it one more time. 702-200-4900. It don't stop. Go look at my videos. It tells you. Text Private Life at 702-200-4900. It's don't stop, people. Come on, man. Don't interrupt me when I'm on a live asking for them. Look, it's in the title. It's on all my videos. It's in the bio. It's in the story. Come on, man. Y'all are boxed in. Y'all know how to think outside the box. And that's exactly what the program's about. That's exactly what the public program's about. The public sector is to box you in, to keep you inside a box. These are invisible lines. Your phone's a box, your TV's a box, your street's a box, your zip code's a box, your bills are in a box. You're boxed in. Your state's a box. Your country's a box. You got to learn how to think outside it and learn how to maneuver your boxes and become a power piece in commerce, because prosperity is your divine birthright. You got to understand your God-given rights. What did God give you? And you're not going to be able to understand this until you have a relationship, a direct relationship with your source. What's giving you breath? Because we are energy. You can be tapped into this. It can't be taught. It's in you. Your family is supposed to teach you this. Not the public education system. Your family, because family law is private law. And your family decided to register you and give you up to the public sector. Register means you're part of the king's jurisdiction. You're using their numbers. You're using their artwork. You can only control what you create. And people not understanding this because they don't want to create nothing. They don't want to think. They want somebody else to do stuff for them and spoon feed them and take them to the promised land, and you can only get there by yourself. Can't nobody do the work for you. It's your family's job to teach you this shit, not Don Kilam's. That's why I don't answer your fucking questions. Ask Google. You get nothing that's advice for nothing. If you want a private education, you're going to pay for it. Or you're going to study and get it in on your own. Time is money. A workman is worthy of hire. So don't hit me up expecting me to answer your questions. None of that. I don't do that shit. Join the school, join the private community, a lot of information in there. You get nothing that's advice for nothing. That's why Google is free. That's why your public education system is free. That's what you're benefiting from. When you're giving, when you're sitting here asking for people to help you out, handouts, that's a beneficiary mindset. We move as trustees. We own nothing, control everything. Beneficiaries have no control. They're waiting on handouts. Trustees go grind and go get it and make it happen. Again, if y'all have questions, call 702-200-4900. When I'm on this motherfucking live, y'all need to shut the fuck up. This is why I do private consultations, because you got to pay me to answer your fucking questions. Because when I'm dropping y'all game, y'all should be taking notes. Y'all shouldn't be asking all these fucking millions. How you get started? I told you call the fucking number. That's how you get started. I'm dropping y'all life-changing game. I say I want to cry. You get nothing as advice for nothing. I want y'all to get that in your head. The best thing I can do for poor people is not be one of them. Birds of a feather flock together. What you invest in, that's what comes back to you. You understand? That's why people, if you go, people get, when you get a loan, they want more money back. If you invest in something, you're looking for a return. That's the same thing with your time, attention. Time is money. So who are you spending time with? That's why you're getting bullshit returns in your life. You're getting bullshit returns in your life. What are you focused on? Wi-Fi is free. So what are you studying every day? That's why you're getting bullshit results in your life, because you're watching bullshit, scrolling, watching bullshit. Y'all sitting there going to the same people, getting information, ain't nothing changing in your life because it's bullshit. You get nothing as advice for nothing. Talk to God first. Ask God first. If you want to ask somebody for free, talk to God. But most of y'all are scared to look at the person in the mirror and don't know the God within you. That's why these devils have mind control over you motherfuckers. Y'all sit here and want to beg. Beggars beg. That's what the fuck they do. What do beggars do? Ask for shit. Don't ask no grown man for nothing. I would never raise my kids like that. I would never raise my offspring to ask a grown stranger for anything. Go get it on your motherfucking own. You wonder why I talk to you motherfuckers like this? You are a nation of fucking beggars. I'm sitting there giving you the game, giving it to you. Instead of soaking it in, you still want to beg for bullshit. I'm giving you what you fucking need to get started. It's crazy as fuck. Time is motherfucking money. Who you spending your time with? That's why you ain't got nowhere in your motherfucking life. Real shit. You're spending time with bullshit motherfuckers that's bullshitting in your life. And behind closed doors, what's done in the dark comes out the light. You're playing with yourself. And when you're done, and when you're in the dark, and you come out in the real world, that's why you're still fucking playing with yourself. Because you're not focused on the right shit. Now that's serious. Call the number. I'm off, man. I'm done answering y'all's questions. Get the fuck off my line.